We are back.
We are so back.
Back in black? No, I don't know. We need a proper intro. Do a proper intro.
I don't want to do it. You do it. I did it last time, didn't I? I think so.
I don't know.
And then you made fun of
like
me for
3
it.
weeks.
I did
What
it like
did you
really
do?
well. Oh wait, no, because you weren't even ready for it, and then you wanted me to do it again.
You'll do it again.
Hello and welcome back to the 616 radio. That was less enthusiastic.
Sounds so enthusiastic. Okay, well there we go. That'll do. In the fucking mood for Christmas, I guess. How are you?
I'm great. I'm doing just amazing. I got a cat in my lap and nothing's wrong in the world.
No, not a single thing. Everything's wonderful. We have a lot to talk about. This week's episode, we're going to be talking about the leaks. We're going to... Oh, you reminded me actually, it's not on our notes, but we'll mention Supergirl. Why not? We'll bring her up. And we also, next week, for Christmas, the special Christmas edition, will be us talking about the Netflix thing.
The Netflix thing.
Yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about for Christmas, because we celebrated Halloween. Halloween was our Christmas. And we spoke about festive stuff. I haven't really watched any Christmas movies, and I don't plan to.
Yes, we did.
So, did we?
Remember you made me watch fucking... What was it?
Did I watch Violent Night with you?
Yeah.
I was going to mention that the only film I've watched is Violent Night, but I couldn't remember that you also watched it.
Yeah.
Okay, well that was our Christmas movie for the year. How was that? Did you enjoy that?
I thought it was hilarious. So, yeah,
Okay,
I
good.
enjoyed it enough.
You enjoyed it enough to warrant the time wasted watching it.
It was wild. Took me to places I
was.
never expected.
You'll be returning to those places when the sequel comes out.
Heck yeah, I will. Hopefully with the Easter Bunny.
Yeah. For those that have no context, it's what if David Harbour was Santa Claus? Yes, actual Santa Claus, and was completely hacking people to pieces with an axe. Hammer.
Yeah,
Well,
he
it's
was
not
he
an
was
axe,
he was
hammer.
crushing skulls
He was. There
and
was a
also
lot going
impaling
on.
people on things. Yeah, he was using a lot of weapons actually. At one point he like strung people up with lights and sent them through a fucking, what was it, snowplow? That was
I
crazy.
can't remember. Yes, yeah, no, a wood chipper.
Wood
Was it?
chipper.
I don't know.
Even better.
Through something. It was good. I liked it. And
Yeah, I
let's
guess
not
snowplows
forget,
don't have blades.
let's not forget Bertrude.
Fucking
the best
Bertrude.
joke in the
The
entire
star of
film.
the show.
Fucking Bertrude. Oh shit. But no, I enjoyed it. It was a good film, and it's the only film that needed to be watched for Christmas. We don't need to do any more. It's fine.
We could do the Grinch.
What a relief. Probably not.
So you like Cat in the Hat, but you
Probably
don't like
not.
the Grinch?
I do like the Grinch. I
Okay.
just can't be arsed this year. Like, I'm
It's
working
just too much.
4 fucking days Christmas week. And I'm
Oh,
like,
geez.
it just doesn't feel like Christmas. It's not for
Yeah.
me this year. We'll try again next year.
Bah humbug.
But I will be invoking my annual, we have to watch this movie because it's my Christmas ticket.
Hey,
It's my
no.
Christmas. It's my birthday. My birthday, not my
I was
Christmas.
gonna say, you don't get a Christmas and a birthday movie.
No. Jesus Christ.
It's my Christmas.
It's my Christmas. No, every year we get a ticket to invoke a film for said birthday. It has been a
Yes.
rule for the last 4 years.
Have I ever used this as a rule? I can't remember.
You have, but I don't remember what we watched this year. But we definitely watched a film this year for your birthday.
I don't remember what it was either.
Well, it
Must
couldn't
not
have been
have
very
been
good.
that good.
Jesus Christ. Would you like to know what my one is that I've picked?
I'm scared. Sure.
You should already know what it is.
Well, I forget things a lot, as said earlier.
It's one of the films that you said you don't think you're gonna like. It's The Long Walk.
Oh yeah, I should have guessed that.
Yeah, you should have. Well, that's what we're gonna watch. Not The Cat in the Hat, and not
Thank
some
God.
stupid film like from fucking 20 years ago, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something.
I'm allowed to veto only The Cat in the Hat.
Yeah. And, well, I don't know where the jury stands on, like, Chicken Run, because you say you don't like claymation and stop motion, but I don't know, I feel like I could kind of get you with Chicken Run.
I'd rather do that than Cat in the Hat, I promise.
I know. I find it extra funny because the Cat in the Hat looks like your cats.
It's so fucked up, bro. I'm gonna give them body dysmorphia if I watch that around them.
I love it so much. You dirty hoe. God. I don't know how you can deal with the Grinch and not the Cat in the Hat.
'Cause it's funny.
The makeup is the same level, though.
Yeah, but he's green. And he doesn't look like a cat.
I guess. It's the same
He looks like a
level of
monster
Seuss
instead.
ridiculousness.
I don't have to think of
God.
him as a furry, even though he is furry. He's not a furry. Do you think the Grinch is his fursona? You think that's a thing?
What animal would he be?
The Grinch.
Oh! No, yeah, Grinches are like a species, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. He is a Grinch.
Is the Grinch an animal? The Grinch
This
is
is so
humanoid in
off
design,
topic.
but not classified as a human or a who,
Holy shit.
which partially explains his resentment towards the Who's. Oh, of course, I forgot that the Grinch is a story about discrimination.
Yeah, and also lesbian mothers.
Oh yeah, we can't forget the lesbian mothers. I've seen that TikTok. I know why you brought that up.
I've seen that.
I saw that TikTok earlier today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're on Grinch Talk.
Of course, I love Grinch TikToks. The actors playing the Grinch. I love when parents scare the shit out of their children dressed as the Grinch.
Dude.
I love when, like, they pretend to break into their house and steal the presents and the kids are screaming in fear.
I like the
It's my
one. I
favourite
like
thing.
the one where the kids beat the shit out of the Grinch when he comes in.
They all bum rush him and charge him.
Yeah, they start like pulling down his pants and shit. It's fucked up.
I love fucking just any of that shit. I don't know. I just scare the shit out of kids.
That's real
It's
Christmas to me.
Yeah. I like the one as well. It's like, oh, he like threatens the Grinch. He's like, "Come on, Grinch!" And he like sticks his hands up and he's like getting ready to fight the Grinch. And he's like halfway between crying and like screaming in anger. Like he's anxiously like squaring up to the Grinch. Anyway,
Oh gosh.
there's our Christmas coverage. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
Let's talk about the leaks. Let's talk about them. Let's
I'm
talk
leaking all
about
over the
them.
place.
Yeah,
Let's
we
go.
went to go see Avatar, didn't we?
I for sure did that.
And
And then I left after the trailers ended.
As most people have been doing, I assume. But yeah, so it was rumored, it's still not 100% confirmed as far as I know, but it was rumored that they're going to be releasing 4 teaser trailers over the next few weeks in front of Avatar, like Ash and Fire, I think it's called. And like, it's going to be this slow reveal towards like a full trailer or like some sort of larger teaser trailer, I guess. And the first one that released, I think it's real. I'm fairly certain it's real. It might not be real.
We couldn't
But
tell
it
in the
was-
theater if it was real or
No.
not.
No. I forgot that we said that. But this is the one that's making the rounds on the internet. Mostly on Twitter. And it's, of course, Steve Rogers rocking up to his house on a motorcycle. He looks at his Captain America outfit, and then he reunites in a scene with Peggy, and they have a kid.
Yep.
What do you think?
Tiny little Captain America.
A little baby.
I wonder what's gonna happen to this baby. That's what I think. Something's gotta happen to the baby.
It's going to be the new universe Steve Rogers.
He's gonna grow up. Just be Steve Rogers.
Well, let's fucking... Okay, so...
He's Junior.
I feel like... Steve Jr. I feel like... I don't know, there's mixed responses from this trailer. Some people are, excited by it. Where the version that we watched in the cinema, weirdly enough, didn't include the Doomsday clock at the end of it. So they're doing... This is relevant as well because you're fucking reading Time Runs Out. They're doing Time Runs Out, but in real life, Ryan.
Ah.
So we're having an actual Doomsday clock countdown to the film's release over the course of the next year. The Russos have shared this as well, so it's actual... This one's not AI.
It's a real clock. They didn't make it up.
But how in Time Runs Out, it says 12 months until time runs out. They're doing 12 months until Doomsday. So we are kind of getting an adaptation, I guess.
That's terrifying.
Just, without the incursions and without any of the actual stuff going on.
Yeah, no story, just time.
Yeah, just time.
To be fair,
there won't be a lot of it.
To be fair, so far, Time Runs Out is very hush-hush. I've only gotten right to the point where everyone starts realizing that they have a countdown clock. So,
yeah.
Before that, it was, no one really knew, so it is kind of interesting that no one really knows what's going on.
So, we have full confirmation, he wasn't in the chair reveal, but we have full confirmation that Steve is back. He's here. He's queer.
That's crazy.
He's got a beard. That's Peggy. And he's got a babby. He's got a little babby Carter.
Yeah.
That if we're following the comics, which we're not, but if we are, then that little baby's going to grow up to become Red Skull.
Hey, say what? Say what now? Say again?
I believe it's in the Ultimate Verse. Steve and Peggy's child becomes Red Skull.
All right.
So
let's not do that.
Fun times ahead. Fun times ahead.
This is the one time I want them to not be comic accurate. Let's come up with something better.
Are you upset that you didn't see Doom?
No. Are you upset that you didn't see Doom?
Were you expecting to see Doom?
I was not.
No, but I spoke to somebody that was upset that he didn't see Doom. He was like, how are you going to show us a teaser trailer and not actually show us anything new? And I was like, well, it's a teaser trailer for a start.
Yeah. So, I mean, teasing the fact
what
that...
What are you expecting?
We all thought that this Steve Rogers, storyline was over, right? So it is kind of a tease to be like, it's not over yet! Even though, almost everybody knew that it was gonna happen. But people thought it was gonna be, Hydra Captain Hydra or whatever.
Well, we could still see that.
Yeah, true.
He's gonna be what I didn't want him to be. He's gonna be a one-off little cameo that gets, killed straight away. It's gonna be oh no, this Steve Rogers is a Hydra agent! And then, Doom's just gonna off
shot
him immediately. Yeah. It's gonna be oh, well, there's your little comic book reference. There's your Secret Empire adaptation, you little bitches.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. I don't know. I think it was you said it earlier, if I went to go see Avatar 3 for a teaser trailer, and, that's what it was, I probably would be pretty pissed.
Which is why you shouldn't go see Avatar 3 for a teaser trailer, okay, guys? Just don't do it. It's
Yeah, don't do
stupid.
it.
But somebody does have to go to record them on their phone
Yeah,
and
or
to
at
show
least
it to the rest of
if we
us.
could like designate one person. I mean, we've got
Yeah.
a lot of people to pick from. So, if we could
I'm
just all
sure,
agree that one
listen,
person goes.
I'm sure somebody who wants to see the new Avatar movie is already going for also the Doomsday trailers. So we really, there's got to be overlap there, you know?
Let's
Just a
not make the
little.
bold assumption that anybody wants to willingly go see an Avatar movie. Everybody goes to watch these Avatar movies because
They
they feel
wouldn't have
obligated
made
to.
3 of them if people didn't want to go see it, okay? 3 is a stretch. 2, maybe. 3 is a bit much.
Somebody thought it would be a good idea to make the Flash movie.
Yeah. That's
I
true.
don't know what my point is, but I just felt like it was needed to be said at that time.
Didn't you like that movie?
It was alright.
I remember you really liking that movie.
Yeah, I think I didn't have as many problems with it as, like, everybody else had.
As I did
Yeah. But, like,
while
no,
actively
more
watching it.
specifically, like, the CGI and stuff. I don't think I
Yeah.
had... Like, I don't know, shit CGI doesn't take me out of it, so I weren't that bothered, but... I don't know.
You're
I
used
just
to
like
that
seeing
90s
Burton Batman, leave me
CGI.
alone. I'm used to my Michael
He did
Keaton.
carry. He carried.
Cut me some
I think.
slack. He was brilliant. That fight scene in his
Oh,
kitchen,
he
and then him
was.
throwing spaghetti everywhere, and then he died like 8 times. And he was like supposed to be the actual new DCU Batman.
Yeah.
Crazy. Anyway,
That would have been so nuts.
just a reminder as well that James Gunn also said that it was like one of the best films he's ever seen.
Are you
Like
serious?
he did not have to say that. He had
Well,
no affiliation with that movie. He didn't need to.
no, he didn't. No, he did not. Wow.
So, just a reminder to people, you know, before we... Never mind, let's not mention James Gunn yet. He'll come up
James
later.
Gunn himself is an acquired taste.
Yeah. That unfortunately, you're usually forced to taste. God. Anyway. Fucking Doomsday. Doomsday! We've got the leak for the second trailer. Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Yes.
It's not a lot, but it is... If it's legit, which I don't know, because I haven't actually seen a full video of it, but apparently it is Thor in the woods. He's on somewhere, I don't know where. He's walking around, he's got Stormbreaker. It's apparently like a certain version of Thor. He has like a Red Riding Hood on. He's got like a red cloak that like turns into a hood. He looks pretty epic, to be fair. He looks pretty cool. And the dialogue in the scene is him praying to Odin and asking Odin for strength so that he can win whatever battle he's about to go into and return home to his daughter.
Can you pray to a god who's dead?
I mean, aren't all gods technically dead?
Well, Odin's really dead. So,
Well,
and Thor is not really
um,
dead. So I would say no.
hmm,
Our god is dead, but that's got nothing
I
to do
mean,
with Thor.
this wasn't really the takeaway I was hoping that you would have.
I'm just saying, it doesn't make a lot of
when I was going to
sense.
mention this. Fucking hell. I don't know. I guess you can still pray to a god. Like maybe Odin's like watching over Thor.
Oh, do gods go to an afterlife?
I would assume so. Yeah.
I guess they're
Valhalla.
supposed to go to Valhalla, yeah. But I thought that was
Yeah.
for warriors, not necessarily gods.
I mean, Odin was a warrior. He just didn't die in battle.
Well, if you don't die in battle, you don't go to Valhalla. That's like
Okay, well,
that's like the one rule.
uh, I was gonna say Jane didn't die in battle, did she? But she died in a battle with cancer, so... I don't know, Odin
Yeah,
died in the battle
sure.
with fucking old age? I don't know, what
They
did he
did
die
have
of?
that at the end of that movie. I forgot about that. Because Heimdall was there. But yeah, I don't think they showed Odin. Maybe it was just implied that
Okay,
that's where he was.
listen.
Maybe I'm
The
thinking about it too
Russos...
hard.
As we well know with Infinity War and Endgame, the Russos are not known for their expert writing skills.
Yeah, or caring about what other people are
So,
doing in their movies.
no. So, let's not worry too much about whether or not Odin Thor's able to pray to his dad. Um, but I have a feeling that I know what this is, and unfortunately I can't like explicitly tell you because it would be a spoiler. But him and Hyperion do something
Ooh,
within the Time Runs Out arc. Okay, like when Sunspot assembles his multiversal assembles his multiversal Avengers to go find the Beyonders when
yeah,
time runs out. Thor and Hyperion go out,
yeah,
and there is a battle of some sort.
nice.
So, I think that that is going to be the equivalent to this, basically. And Thor knows that he's going to have to go out and do something incredibly, incredibly tough, and that he might not come back, and he needs to, you know, have a bit of fucking Dutch courage.
Yeah.
So that's what I reckon it is.
Do you think they'll replace Hyperion with Sentry?
That is a good shout, because I was kind of thinking, like, who are they going to have as the equivalent? And I think they could do it with Thor alone to make for, like, an even epic, grander moment. Like, oh, he's going into this battle, like, on his lonesome. I also think possibly Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah, true.
Because that was always, like, the jokey who's more powerful, Thor or Captain Marvel thing. Like, why not have them together,
That would be fucking awesome, actually.
you know, fighting on the fucking outskirts of the universe?
My dad would be pissed.
I'd love it. Fuck your dad.
Yeah.
All
I'm
of the
I'm
incels
down for
would be
it.
pissed, including your incel father.
Yeah.
Well-known incel Ryan's dad.
With 3 children.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. But anyway, so there's another rumored one that I can't remember what it's for. I think it might be a Doom focused one, which that doesn't feel right to me. I don't know if they're going to do anything Doom related this early on. But apparently there's going to be like these 3 build-up trailers focused on like Steve, Thor, possibly Doom, and then it's going to like all culminate in like a proper official teaser trailer.
Yeah.
And
That makes
presumably all of
sense.
these like mini trailers will be part of that larger teaser trailer. Do you reckon
I feel like
what do you think they're going to show in terms of like Doom and stuff?
if it's one of these short trailers, it'll probably just be him in his castle. I mean, if anything, like just aesthetic shots of him sitting on his throne or something like that. Or
Yeah, yeah.
they probably won't show him taking off the mask at all. Maybe like
I think that is the
some
way
kind
to
of
go with it though,
Fantastic
like
Four with
oh
them
yeah.
getting with Doom or some kind of like meeting with them because of the end of that movie. I mean, I don't know if they do put Doom in a trailer. I'd really hope to see at least some inkling of who else is gonna be there.
In like my ideal scenario, I want them to show as little as possible.
Yeah.
If I was like, I don't know. I know that you can't really do it because Marvel are in the business right now of like luring as many people in as possible, and then they end up revealing too much. Red Hulk. But I would genuinely like for the entire year only ever release teaser shots,
Yeah.
teaser trailers. Like, you know, never show the X-Men. I would not even include the X-Men because like
Disagree.
the amount of Imagine how cool it is, though. Like, that,
Yeah.
the first reveal that you get, because they've been under so much fire for, like, leaks and reveals, and, oh, you guys show too much in the trailers, or it pops up on YouTube, like, you know, because of the premieres or whatever. Like, imagine the first time you get to see, like, the X-Men in outfits battling Sentinels. It's on the big screen. It's not in, like, a trailer. I feel
Yeah.
like that's way cooler.
That would be pretty fucking sweet. I'm just worried about the amount of people they have in this movie. And like, yeah, there are a lot of options for teasers because of that, but like I don't even have a lot of hope for the movie in general cuz how are they going to have like concrete storylines with this many people? I feel like a lot of people are going to get pushed to the sidelines and it's not going to be who we're expecting.
I mean, I am kind of hoping that some of the new Avengers get pushed to the side because I'm like, you know, I don't really need Ghosts or Red Guardian or like US agents input on incursions. Like, I'm sorry, but those opinions do not matter to me. Whereas, like, give me some Sam Wilson and Bucky interaction because we know that they're not in a good place by the time Doomsday rolls around.
Yeah.
And then, like, Yelena being thrown into the mix, and then you've got your X-Men and your Fantastic Four. Like, I don't expect, like, Johnny or the Thing to really have, like, much input past throwing punches in big battles.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's okay. Because I don't, like, I'm not expecting it from those characters. I'm not expecting Falcon to come in and have, like, you know, this fucking 5-minute long scene where he's monologuing and explaining incursions to people. I think a lot of people are just gonna be, you know, we need to have the Fantastic Four fighting the Avengers, fighting the new Avengers.
I feel like
So
they
let's
won't
build these
even
teams.
like be there for most of it. They'll probably like only show up for the big battle at the end.
But I feel like I would be okay with that.
Yeah.
I feel like, even though I don't enjoy that Infinity War is, like, split up into 3 separate stories, I do like how they did, like, very specific teams and everyone did kind of have, like, a bit of an input. I do think that Infinity War shows how to do it pretty well. Like, Shuri is in that film, and I can remember a scene with Shuri in,
Yeah.
even though she's not really that important of a character. And it's kind of the same with, like, you know, I know he dies at the end, but, like, Vision doesn't really do anything before he dies, but I can still remember a scene with him in, even though he doesn't do too much.
Right.
And, like, Mantis and Drax have, like, the cool little...
To be honest, he actually doesn't do anything besides get killed.
No.
He gets
Well,
thrown
has-
around and murdered.
Yeah, I remember the scene of them in Scotland, and they're on, like, the little date, and then they get attacked by Proxima Midnight and Corvus Glaive.
Yeah. But that's still
But-
mostly him just getting his ass kicked and Scarlet Witch
Well,
running
yeah,
after
yeah.
them. Save his life.
But I do think that as long as, like, characters have a cool moment, then that's all that you really need from
Yeah.
80% of them.
Yeah. Yeah, they could get their own
characters
movies later.
like it's characters like Sentry and Thor, and obviously now we're throwing Steve into the mix, and like fucking Reed and Sue, that I'm like, okay, you got to do something with these characters because these are like your cores. But
Do
I
you-
am nervous
Yeah.
because why are we focusing so much on Steve when Doom is the villain?
It is weird. I don't know.
We're getting Civil War 2 between RDJ, Tony Stark, Doom, and retired Captain America.
And we're
And I
sure
don't really
that
understand why.
and we're sure that Doom is like a bad guy.
Well, this is where the complexity of Doom comes into it. Because he's not really the bad guy in Time Runs Out.
Right.
And he's not really... I mean, he is the bad guy in Secret Wars, but I don't know, in a very Doom way. He's not doing things for, like, necessarily his own benefit. It's just that his brain sees that this is the only way that he can preserve the world.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where, like, I think the writing of Doom is going to be super important here. And that's what makes me nervous. It's not necessarily RDJ playing him. I think it's how they portray the character, because he's not a black and white villain, and that's why he's so good.
Have they said if Spider-Man's gonna be in this movie?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Tom Holland was not on the chair reveal, and he's never been brought up in relation to this film.
This is awful. That's like the only person I care about seeing anyone who looks like Tony Stark. Like, I get that we had like all this Avengers stuff and they have very like important relationships, whatever. I just don't care. I guess that's the problem. I really only care about Spider-Man.
I mean, same. And I think that he will be in it, but I think it's like... if you... Okay, because like, if you say that he's going to be in Doomsday now, then I feel like it does take some of the weight out of Brand New Day.
Yeah, true.
Even though everybody knows he's not going to fucking die in Brand New Day. But like, you know, it intrigues you as to like, oh, well, is he going to get taken off the board somehow? So he isn't in Doomsday, but then comes back in Secret Wars?
Maybe that'll be like the end credit scene for Brand New Day. It'll be a reveal that he's actually going to be in the movie. That would be cool.
Oh my god. What if the end credit scene for it is like him meeting RDJ Doom and thinking that it's Tony?
That would be weird. Do you think Doom will go into this knowing he looks like Tony Stark, or do you think he's just gonna be like blindsided by that?
Well, that's one of the things that has been up for debate for a while, because there was like rumors last year that they were going to go down the route of like, some people think he's deliberately going to make his face look like Tony Stark to take advantage of being in that universe. Some people think he's like, coincidentally he looks like him, but then realizes and takes advantage. I think it's cooler if like, he's just by chance he looks like Tony Stark.
Yeah.
And like, I don't want him to be interested in impersonating Tony Stark. I want him to go into it and be like, no, I'm Victor Von Doom.
Right.
Because Doom, like, that's the point of Doom, is that, like, he has a huge ego, and he talks in the third person, and why would he want to be anybody else other than Doom? Because Doom is, like, peak in his mind.
Yeah, I think it would be funny if they're like all just flabbergasted by the fact that he looks like Tony, and he's just like, who the fuck is that? Basically,
yeah.
who the fuck is Tony? Basically, like Bucky in the Winter Soldier.
They're like, oh my god, he's got real bad, like, memory loss. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm fine. I just came here to steal
my
a
whole
child.
life.
That's a point as well. He's got little Franklin.
Yeah.
He's got little Franklin. We've got the ship coming in at the end of Thunderbolts.
He might have little Franklin. We don't know really what's going on with that yet. Can Franklin be taken if he doesn't want to? He's fucking like...
It depends, because, like, maybe Franklin knows that the incursions are happening, so he goes with Doom. You know, he might be aware of it, because
why would he want to go with Doom, though? He's got Reed Richards as a father.
Well, I don't know. It depends if you prefer Reed or Victor. I don't know.
I don't like either of them, so that's a problem.
Because Franklin does have, what is it, like the Cosmic Eternal or whatever Galactus said in the film? I can't remember what he said. But he's got, like, this immense ability that I think...
Power Cosmic.
Is basic. The Power Cosmic. Okay, I actually don't know what the fuck that is. Let me have a look. The Power Cosmic, Marvel. Tell me, AI. The Power Cosmic is source of unlimited cosmic energy primarily wielded by the godlike cosmic being Galactus and his heralds. I don't know if that has helped explain us it all.
Well, it's got to just be his ability to like eat and make new planets, right? He destroys and creates life.
Okay. Um, Wielded by the Heralds of Galactus. Cosmic awareness. Here we go. Wielders of the power cosmic can become one with the universe for a degree of concentration, allowing them to know almost everything. So maybe it's like a Doctor Strange Endgame scenario where he's like, this is the only route into saving the universe is to help Doctor Doom. Because I don't know if Reed is capable of, like... Obviously he's clever and smarter than Doom, but, like, is he willing to completely obliterate the rest of the multiverse and, like, create Battleworld?
He was at one
Whereas
point.
Doom's like, yeah, I'll do that shit. This is where we get Miles Teller as the Maker. From Fan Forsted. Which surprise plot twist we're going to be watching for my birthday.
Do you think Doom is going to create the Cabal, or do you think they're going to just disregard that whole part of the storyline?
I think that the Cabal will be created within Doomsday as part of like a multiversal thing.
Ah.
I don't think Doom's going to have any any fucking involvement in it at all.
I thought they were pretty interesting, so I would want to see that, to be honest, but I don't know.
I 100% believe that Thanos is going to come back. I think it's just going to be a multiversal version of Thanos, so it's not ours.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I wish that they had, you know, if the Russos wanted to do Secret Wars, I wish that they hadn't killed Thanos at the end of Endgame. And they had just, like, done what happens in Infinity and he gets sealed away as, like, a prisoner.
Technically they killed him at the beginning, and then...
Okay, well, yeah. And then
they just
him again.
Dusted him. I don't think he died. I think he was just sent back.
Okay, so maybe it could be ours. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But I do wish that, like, if that was the plan, I wish that they had just kept him alive. I don't think you needed to dust him or kill him. You could have had him become a prisoner of some sort and, like, save him for a future storyline. So we can get some cool epic moments. Because he is kind of important for Time Runs Out.
Yeah.
Like, Thanos, Namor, that whole fucking group is, like, pretty fucking important.
I would say
the
so.
whole reason that, like, they're the whole reason everybody, like, doesn't just get fucked up when the Avengers and the Illuminati pack it all in.
Yeah.
But anywho. There was also a brand new day leak. We've got a whole heap of leaks. I think we're going to get a brand new day trailer on Christmas Day.
Ooh.
Because they've kind of been like... They've been kind of teasing stuff to do with, like, all we want for Christmas is Tom Holland. is, like, stuff that they've been tweeting. And I don't think it's meant to be, like, a first thing. I think it is actually... Like, I think we're going to get a Spider-Man trailer for Christmas. But in the leak, Sadie Sink's character, who is not really very visible, as far as I know, which we just got another leak about her, which I'll tell you in a second, but she says that essentially she's going to make, if Peter Parker, like, continues to piss her off or upset her, she's going to make him forget that even he's Spider-Man, which I thought was really interesting. And we mentioned, like, I spoke to you yesterday about this. Who do you think she is?
Well, we agreed that it sounds more like Jean Grey than anything else.
Yeah, it baffles me that people are still leaning on her being, like, Chameleon or God, who? There's like another fucking. Is it like Shafra? Shafra.
Mm?
Who's Shafra? Shafra is
Mm-mm.
a wasp goddess
Hmm.
from Loom World,
Interesting.
and it was leaked that she's playing Shafra, which I don't think she's gonna be.
I mean,
I think that this is a misdirect.
interesting. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I mean, if it is that, fine, I guess. I still don't think that it would make sense for her to be Jean Grey, but I mean, more sense than Chameleon for sure.
I would lean into either Jean Grey or I still think she could be Punisher's sidekick. Because one of the leaks that we got from set is that the Department of Damage Control is after whoever Sadie Sink's character is, and the Punisher is protecting her from the Department of Damage Control.
Hmm.
So, I mean, she could still definitely be his sidekick. But even then, I'm like, hell yeah, Damage Control would be after like a fucking telepath that doesn't have full control over her powers. I don't know why
Yeah.
she's there, but I really want her to be there.
I mean, yeah, if it is a like a mutant situation where she is, I mean, that would make sense because the military does not like mutants at all. But yeah, I
And
just
we do have some mutants in the MCU, like with Namor. Miss Marvel's technically a mutant.
right, yeah.
So, like, there are
She did,
some.
yeah.
There's, like, little bits and pieces.
I still think they should make Scarlet Witch a mutant, but that's just me.
I'm
I think
indifferent
we
on the
need it.
idea.
I think we need it. I think it would make sense that it activated her latent mutant powers when they experimented on her.
That would be cool. I was actually talking about. This segues so perfectly because I'm playing with my Quicksilver figure. Um, I was looking up because I was talking about Scarlet Witch's current, like, she's not currently related to Eric in the
Mm-hmm.
comics because they've, like, retconned it again. And I mentioned, like, High Evolutionary is part of their origins and, like, experimentation and shit. And we were looking at, like, Quicksilver and Speed, and I didn't know this, but maybe you'll be like, oh yeah, fucking obviously. But Quicksilver isn't a regular speedster. Did you know that, like, he sees the world quicker than everybody else? No, slower
Isn't
than
that
everybody else.
isn't that how speedsters usually work?
But it's usually by choice. So, like, the
I
Flash
think
can choose when he's going quicker, whereas for Quicksilver, it's constant. Everybody's, like, always moving slowly.
so he's got to move super slowly to be like at the same pace as
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Interesting.
And we were
I didn't
like,
know that.
I don't know. I was taking a look into some of it, and it explains a lot of, like, his character quirks and, like, why he's so impatient and stuff, and why he comes off as having, like, super extreme ADHD.
Yeah.
Because, like, the entire world is moving so much slower for him.
That is fucked up, to be honest.
Yeah, it's mental to me that Marvel have never really, like, done anything with that in live action, or really in the
I
comics,
think
like, for modern stuff.
I think there was in the the newer Young Avengers run, when Speed is working at that place. I think he said something about how
Oh
like
yeah,
when he's doing the things like it does take him as long. It's just that like they don't see it that way, so he can do it
yeah,
like in
yeah.
a smaller amount of time. But I just figured it was like
It
the
still
regular like when he
takes the
speeds
same
up,
amount of
everything
time
slows
for
down.
him.
Yeah.
But I mean, I also find it pretty interesting that, like, Speed is, like, one half of the Demiurge force that, like, Wiccan draws his powers from, and they've
Mm.
never explored that at all.
Nope.
Because neither of those are mutants, so...
We're
I don't
just
know how
getting
we
further
always
and
get back
further
around
from
to
our.
talking about fucking. We always end up talking about the Young Avengers. It's a good segue though, because there was I don't know how fucking sturdy of a leak it was, but there was a leak that basically said that like Miss Marvel, Kate Bishop, Wiccan, and Speed are going to be very, very influential for Secret Wars, which is exciting.
Yeah,
I'm happy about that.
that is pretty cool.
It means that the concept art that leaked a while back has a little bit more weight to it, because there was a lot of Young Avengers stuff in the concept art leaks. I don't think we even spoke about those. That might have been before the podcast started. They were a long time ago. But yeah, there was a lot of Young Avengers dotted around in that Secret Wars concept art.
I think they just need to give us a Young Avengers TV show before that.
Like a
I want it real
live
bad.
action or an animated?
Live action. Like,
I
I want
mean,
America Chavez,
look,
I want Kate Bishop, I want...
someone's got to do it. And if
and I
it's
want
got
them
to
to
be
be
me, then
looking for
fine,
Tommy.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't mind.
Thank you.
I'll do it.
Thank you. I appreciate
If I have to...
You do. You have to.
But listen, I don't even want to be paid for it. I just want to pick the Teddy actor. I just want
because
free
we know
reign
who
on
it's gonna
plays
be.
Teddy. I'm open to auditions. We can see if there's anybody else.
There's not gonna be though, so don't waste your
Probably
time.
not. Anyway, what the fuck is actually going on with Spider-Man Brand New Day? Because so far we've got Punisher, we've got possible Mephisto, we've got possible Yelena.
We always have possible.
We've got possible.
Mephisto.
Yeah, always. We've had possible Mephisto for the past 5 years. Possible Mr. Negative, and then also we've got the Hulk thrown in there. We've got Sadie Sink thrown in there. We've got Scorpion. Don't forget Scorpion's in this movie.
Oh my fucking god.
And now we've got the Department of Damage Control.
Do you think if Scorpion's in the movie, they're gonna bring back Vulture?
No.
Damn.
I don't know if we spoke about this before, it might jog your memory, but I have a theory that Scorpion is going to become Venom.
Oh, no, I don't think we spoke about that. Interesting.
Yeah, so I think they might be building towards a Norman Osborn Dark Reign, like, post-Secret Wars event. And I think that Scorpion is going to be the Venom of, like, the MCU universe. Because like, how do you do a new Venom after people like Tom Hardy as Venom so much?
I think
the only way to do it is to switch it up.
Well, I think that you have to do Black Suit Spider-Man. And yeah, sure, you can give Scorpion the symbiote after whatever. But I think the most important part is the Black Suit Spider-Man. So, fuck Venom.
I do think we'll get Black Suit Spider-Man, like, in either Doomsday or Secret Wars, because he famously got it in Secret Wars in the comics.
I think it makes sense for Brand New Day. I mean, if Hulk's gonna be in it...
Yeah, but where's he getting that symbiote from?
It's just looking for him. It, like, literally, it knows him.
So it like, Spider-Man freestyle arrives on Earth during the film.
Well, no, it already arrived on Earth. It's in Hawaii, and it already knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and it probably wasn't affected by that spell Doctor Strange did. Because it's, like, an omnipotent being that's connected through the multiverse, which they said that's why Venom knew who he was when he ended up in the universe in the first place, is because he connected to the hive mind of the symbiotes.
Yeah.
So they all know about Spider-Man. So I think he's gonna, like, the little piece of symbiote he left behind is gonna go find Spider-Man.
Except the little piece of symbiote that he left behind got retconned.
What?
Because in the third Venom film, it gets fucking caged up. It wasn't left in that universe. It got fucking... by the army guy that plays fucking Baron Mordo in the Doctor Strange films.
Wait, what? When did
That's a
that
thing.
happen?
I'm fairly certain that's a thing.
I have
Let
no
me
idea
check
what you're
that.
talking about.
I might have just completely made it up.
I thought you were gonna say the TVA did it. And then I was gonna say the TVA is not even a fucking thing anymore, really. So fuck that. Give us Black Suit Spider-Man.
I'm fairly certain I've seen a scene, okay? I'm at the point now where I'm like, I want to pull the film up.
Yeah, let's look through the last couple minutes. Oh my god. You said in the Venom movie?
In the start of Venom: The Last Dance, I'm positive that I've seen a scene of the dude that plays Mordo from the Doctor Strange films, who's playing the army guy, and he puts like a fucking cup or a glass on top of the symbiote, and it's the same symbiote that was like on the bar counter. And it's like suggested that the symbiote went back and wasn't left behind.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
My idea makes way more sense.
To a degree, I
to
agree.
A degree.
The part
I think
where
it'll
I disagree
be funny
is because I don't like Venom.
I think it'll be funny to have Spider-Man be like extra aggro, and it's in a movie with the Punisher to the point where the Punisher has to go, "Whoa, man, like let's calm down."
That would be
That's
pretty
what
funny,
I want to
actually.
happen.
Did I show you the new Punisher exosuit figure?
No, you didn't.
I'm gonna show you it because I reckon we're gonna get it in the film.
They just like released it, or
they're doing
they're
a Punisher. It comes out next year. It's a Punisher like mech suit from the comics, and I think it's very, very like appropriately timed. I have a feeling that this is how Frank Castle is gonna like level up against the fucking Hulk. He's gonna have like the old Hulkbuster Tony Stark like machination, and he's gonna make it into his own.
Oh, you sent it to me. Okay.
I did. The silence is Ryan opening Instagram.
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. Holy shit. That's fucking crazy.
That's fucking 60 quid of my money gone.
So I guess that could probably go up against Hulk for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's enough time. That's all you need.
That's all he's gonna get.
There's also a theory that, like, Bruce Banner isn't going to remember Spider-Man, but the Hulk is, which I think is fun. I think that could be interesting.
Did they have any interactions?
I don't know.
Really?
I was just about to say, no, they didn't.
I don't think they ever met each other.
They fought alongside each other during Endgame.
Did they? Kind of. Not really.
The
Hulk was out of that fight. He was like, his hand was fucked up.
No.
He wasn't even a part of it at all.
He
did the first
jumped
snap
off of Giant Man's hand during the big assemble thing.
What the fuck? He was still fighting?
Yeah, Giant Man, like, turns giant and throws out Rocket and Hulk.
Jesus
and
Christ.
War Machine. They're, like, all together.
Alright. I need to rewatch this.
But also, in everyone's favourite Disney Plus TV show, She-Hulk, we see that the getaway that the Science Bros made, Bruce and Tony, there's pictures of Peter Parker. He's got time to learn who Peter Parker is while he's Smart Hulk.
I guess so.
You know, him and Tony would have spoken about it. Tony was depressed as fuck.
That's true.
I think it's possible. We might need a bit of exposition for it, but, you know, who doesn't love a bit of exposition? God. What else have we got? What else is going on? Have we got anything else? How do you feel about the AI stuff that people are putting out?
I feel
Since this will
bad.
segue perfectly into Supergirl.
I feel bad about it.
The plus side is you might never actually see anything official from Doomsday until you get to the cinema, because there's so much AI shit of it
Yeah.
that isn't going to be real.
Literally, you showed me this leaked trailer, and I was like, I don't even think this is for real. Like, I think somebody put this together.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that. That's why I'm hesitant. I'm like, is it?
Yeah.
Can I get like multiple people that went to the cinema filming this, please?
Yeah.
We can't designate one person anymore because one person can't be trusted. We need multiple.
I just
The
like you can
plan's
make.
gone back.
I'm still worried that those X-Men photos are AI. Like, I think that we got duped.
Yeah, we probably did.
I think they got us, man. And I'm like, I don't like it. It upsets me. I miss when people would badly edit like scenes from different movies together.
Yeah.
That used to be like peak fan made trailer. And then they would put fan made trailer in the fucking description. You can't put teaser trailer, new trailer for a movie, and it's not like real. That's that's wrong. I think that's wrong. You're fishing for clicks.
I don't even understand why though, because like the majority of people don't gain anything from posting out like AI trailers or anything. Like, what are you actually like? The majority of these channels are not monetized,
I don't
and
know.
like
I think they just
you
like
can
the
still
attention.
get you could yeah, but to like like it's like that fucking. Oh yeah, you get 10 seconds of a high because one of your AI slop trailers got fucking 15k views. Like, do people really think that they can become like an online YouTube influencer from posting AI slop?
I don't think they really care. I mean, they can make like 20 of these and just send them all out and like this is their fun. This is what people do instead of editing now. They won't learn how to edit a video and have fun that way. They just want to be able to type something into a fucking text box and then have it make it for them.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And it's not cool. And it doesn't look good. It looks like shit. And I
Yeah,
immediately click
that's the
off.
thing that really fucking. That's the thing that gets me. The majority of the time, like, they look ass. The faces are all warpy. I saw one of, like, RDJ in the fucking Tony. In the Doom outfit from the Comic Con reveal. Like, in the mock up Doom suit on Steve Rogers' fucking front porch, like stood looking away from him, and then it's like a big reveal, he turns around and then they go in and they have a conversation, and the entire time Steve Rogers' face is like warping in and out of being Chris Evans and being like a completely different human.
Yeah. And then sometimes
And
the backgrounds are
it's
totally
weird.
different. And you're just like,
Yeah,
this is not, this is not right. I like, because
it's
I was
like
watching.
somebody posted the fucking somebody posted the first AI video game,
Oh,
and it
Jesus.
immediately looked like shit. All of the cinematics for it looked like crap, and then it turned into like this top-down 16-bit Pokemon style game where it
Jesus
was all just
Christ.
generative AI stuff. And it's like, it doesn't even fucking look good.
This is the future. This is what we have to look forward to.
Netflix owning everything and AI writing everything.
Yeah. I'll be like,
What a
I'm
bleak world.
honestly, they're gonna make like AI animated TV and movies, like at some point. It's gonna be fully AI written and AI generated. And people will watch it.
Look at Secret Invasion.
Yeah. I still can't believe that they did that. There's just no reason for it. It can't cost that much money to have somebody just make a VFX intro to your fucking TV show.
It would have been, and I'm sure that we mentioned this during the Secret Invasion review that we did, but it would have been like 100 times more effective if it just was fucking Secret Invasion, blank white font, straight into the show.
Yeah.
You don't even
You
need a
don't.
big fucking intro for it.
You really don't. Some shows, they don't need that.
Fucking
Oh my
Breaking
god.
Bad. The intro for Breaking Bad is like 5 seconds. It's a bit of green smoke, title card, you're straight in.
Love it. That's all you need.
You
If
know,
you're not
some of
gonna
them
do a
even...
jingle, and you're not gonna
Yeah,
do an
if you
intro
don't have like
song,
some fucking... Some like Game of Thrones, fucking dun 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 dun, like some fucking epic shit, or like your Daredevil,
like I don't want it.
fucking, you know, like a good sounding. What's the Stranger Things one?
Well, I was going for like a theme song, like
Yeah, but like even an iconic like just
sound.
noise that
Yeah.
just you immediately associate with that like TV show or film or whatever. It's so much more impactful than some fucking mishmashy, you know, fucking faces merging into other shit and then like the most just random like smorgasbord of noises that form
Smoke.
like a little bit of a tune. Yeah, and a smoke overlay. Even the Daredevil Born Again intro was better, and it's like just a rip-off of the old Netflix one. Wasn't even a good rip-off, like it was a pretty bad intro, but it was
It
better
was,
because
yeah,
at least they attempted.
it really wasn't that good. Oh man, I
They were
forgot
like,
about
oh look,
that.
we're doing this thing that you like, but you know, we know it's not going to be as good, but we're trying, please. Like, okay, you get more props because at least it wasn't AI.
I just really, I feel I've gone like 180 on the AI stuff where like it's literally just a way to have things made and not pay people for it. I think that the companies using it or anybody using it should have to pay money to use
Yeah.
it. Not to the people who own the AI, but like I don't know, to the government or something. Like like pay extra taxes if you use AI. This is ridiculous. You should have to
There
pay
was
me
an
specifically
interesting...
money to have to look at your fucking AI slop that you post online. You should have to pay me $5 every time I have to see that on my feed.
Okay, now that I agree with. There was an interesting quote from Christopher Nolan. Wait, not Christopher Nolan. That's the wrong man. James Cameron. I knew it was a famous man. James Cameron about Avatar, because they asked him was AI used during Avatar. And like, what's his opinion on AI? Does he plan to use AI in the future? And blah, blah, blah. And there's been a little bit of backlash because the game that won Game of the Year uses generative AI. So, James Cameron said that like, is it James Cameron that made these films?
I have no idea.
Who made... It doesn't feel right, me saying James fucking Cameron. Okay, no, it is right. It's right. Fucking hell. James Cameron said that he doesn't believe that AI should ever be used to create images, but if there's a way to, like, implement it into the tools for the films to make it easier, then they should be able to use it. And to, like... To a degree, I get what he's trying to say, but it's like people don't agree with it and
If
people aren't happy with it,
if
and
you can
like
write, then you can write. You don't need to like
this
send
is
it
the
through a
thing, yeah.
copyright fucking because that's what it is. It's based off of other people's writing, which I get that we all take inspiration from different places as human beings, but it is verbatim other people's stuff. They don't know how to differentiate between new content and like something somebody already did because all they know is something somebody already did. They don't like AI can't think up its own new idea. You have to put the idea into it and then it uses other ideas other people have had to create something. So it's not nothing real. You can't even like you shouldn't even be able to make money off of AI generated stuff. It should immediately be void. There was this one
Okay,
guy,
so go on.
he like I actually just looked it up so I could get his name right. His name's David Simon. I guess he created The Wire, and he was asked if he would ever want to use AI to help him with his writing, and he said, "I'd rather put a gun in my mouth." And that's basically how I feel about it.
I have like the specific thing that James Cameron said, because I feel like this better explains it.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't mention like what I was saying. Like this is part of something completely different. I watched like an interview clip of him with somebody, and he was saying that like if there's some way that we can implement it into the tools, then fair enough. But this, he talks about it here, and he puts he put go to the other end of the spectrum from motion capture, and you've got generative AI where they can make up a character, they can make up an actor, they can make up a performance from scratch with a text prompt. It's like, no, that's horrifying to me. That's the opposite. That's exactly what we're not doing. And then he said, I don't want a computer doing what I pride myself on being able to do with actors. I don't want to replace actors. I love working with actors. He put, what generative AI can't do is create something new that's never been seen. The models are trained on everything that's been done before. It can't be trained on that which has never been done. So you will innately see, essentially, all of human art and human experience put into a blender, and you'll get something that is kind of an average of that. So what you can't have is that individual screenwriter's unique lived experience and their quirks. You won't find the idiosyncrasies of a particular actor.
Yeah.
He's right.
That's basically what I just said, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking spot on.
But he's okay with doing that to writers.
Let me find the fucking thing, because I don't know.
Maybe he just
I'm
meant when
even
he
quoting
writes
it right.
himself, or is he a writer?
He writes the Avatar movies.
Okay.
Well, he's the screenwriter.
Can you?
And he's mentioned before. He's mentioned before that like the way that AI is going is like, like there's a danger of it turning into like a Terminator scenario.
Yeah.
Which, yes, ironic since he made that franchise as well.
That's insane.
I don't have the fucking clip saved, okay? But there was a clip where he was like, you know, if we were to use AI, this is how we would use it. But I don't know, like, verbatim what it was. I'm just gonna throw the accusation out there. I do quite like when they deliberately throw out false leaks, though.
I don't like
I enjoy a nice false leak, and I like talking about for probably about an hour a false leak that ends up not being important or having any weight whatsoever.
Oh, you know what? I actually just saw a movie, which we talked about. You said you didn't want to see it. The companion movie.
Oh yeah.
That's about an AI girlfriend. And this movie was actually fucking insane. I kind of want to make you watch it, but the girl.
Well, it ain't your birthday.
Yeah, you're right. It's not my birthday. Maybe next year. But the girl doesn't know that she's a robot in the movie. She has no idea.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. And they create this like emotional connection with the robot. Like they basically give her a meet cute. So she thinks that she's actually in a relationship with this guy. And she's just a regular girl and they love each other. But he's like controlling every aspect of their relationship. It's crazy.
Okay.
And I think we're headed in that direction too. And that's scary because they are trying to make robots. They're trying to make
They are.
like autonomous robots that can do things for you in your house. And that's scary too. I don't want that in my house. I have an Alexa in my house and that already is like too much for me. I kind of want her to go.
You know what I've always wanted? I want an ood.
An ood? No.
I want an ood. Why not? I would be nice to my ood.
That's not right.
Yeah, I would be nice to my ood. I'd give him a name.
I don't believe you.
I would bath him.
Oh my...
Or I'd teach him how to bathe himself, because I wouldn't want to touch his tentacles. But I would
Really?
bathe him.
Could be mean
And I
about
would
the
give him like a
tentacles.
little... He could have a toupee.
Oh?
You know?
Does he want
He
a
could
toupee?
be a suave ood.
It could be.
It gets cold. They are bald.
They are bald.